Hello everybody and welcome to Online Study for You. This is the Capgemini pseudocode problems video, and in this video we're going to see some pseudocode problems, and there is an announcement for you guys to prepare for pseudocode for Capgemini and also for aptitude problems. Let us get started with the video. So the first question that we have today here is, what will be printed after executing this code? So this is the given code and these are the options. So we have 0, 5, 15 and 25 as the options, and we have a code that is given here. We will analyze this code and then we'll try to understand what is happening. Okay, in the first line we have int main. So then the variables that we are having here is I, j, k and count. So at the end of this, count is being printed, so that is why we need to keep an eye on count and what will be the value of this as the code progresses. Okay, so initially count is equal to 0, then for I is equal to 0, I is lesser than 5, I plus plus, so that is 5 times this outer loop will run. Okay, and j is equal to 0, j is less than 5, j plus plus, 5 times the inner loop will run, so that is 5 into 5, you'll get 25. So 25 times this statement will get executed. Okay, if you go by the normal programming terms, that is the knowledge of pseudocode, and this is like a C program, and then you're printing count. So if you think that is correct, I'm afraid to tell you that you're wrong, because this will not run 25 times. Okay, so if you were to go back and mark answer as 25, you're wrong, because you missed an important part here. Whenever you are trying to read pseudocode, the important part that you miss is this semicolon here. So this is a semicolon, which means after coming here, this statement in this block will not be executed. That means all these statements will not be executed, and the for loop will try to execute 5 times. The value of I will be initially 0, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and when it becomes 5, this will exit out of here and go here and print count. So this will not be executed at all, this will be ignored, and that is why the value of count initially, which was assigned to it, was 0, and that is why we are going to get 0 as the output. That is 0 will be printed. Okay, so that is what the answer is. Option A, 0 is the right answer. Okay, so you should try to concentrate more and practice more problems in order to get the right answer for the given question. So that is what we are bringing is, we are asking you that, do you want to crack your interviews, examinations for MNC companies? Yes, you definitely want to. So do you want to learn programming pseudocode questions easily? Yes, you want to learn all these questions and programming problems. So are you weak in solving aptitude problems? You may be weak in solving aptitude problems. You may want to crack some examinations. Then you do not need to worry, because we have your back. So we are presenting to you the online study for you materials that will cover aptitude material is a separate material and pseudocode material is a separate material. Okay, so both will help you in achieving your goal, and the link to buy this material at a very low cost is given in the description. Let me show you what this looks like. Okay, so if you click on the links in the description, this is the online study for you aptitude material buying page. You will be taken to InstaMojo page. So this is the aptitude and reasoning questions. So this is 50 rupees, which has 100 practice questions and previous year questions. Okay, aptitude and logical previous year questions and 100 practice questions. Solutions have been provided by Pratik sir, and it is sufficient to crack Capgemini aptitude round for any stream student. You may be computer science, you may be mechanical engineering or anything. Okay, so you can buy this for 50 rupees. Aptitude material is separate. So you can buy the pseudocode material for 25 rupees. So this will have 25 pages of questions that will cover 75 questions, and you can buy this for 25 rupees, which is very much less. So you can use this material to practice and easily crack any examinations like Capgemini. So this is very cheap for you guys. We don't want you to charge, we don't want to charge you very much, but this is required for creating the material. So this is a minimal price that we are charging for you. So go ahead and buy these two materials, which you can you know use to prepare for your examinations. Okay, so we will continue with our problem. So this is the second problem. This is the last problem for this video. So for more problems, you can refer our material. Please go to the link in the description and buy the materials. Second question is, what is the meaning of the above line of code, below line of code? And this is the below line, and these are the options that we have. So the line of code is void sum int int. So option A is it is a sum is a function which takes int arguments. Sum is a function which takes two int arguments and returns void. It will produce compilation error, or you cannot comment on it. So if you know the basics of programming, the syntax of a function, okay, if you want to write a function, the syntax for it is return type. Okay, so this is a very easy question. So return type, this is the function name, okay, and in the bracket you can have arguments. Okay, now, and this will be the end. If you have a return statement, you can mention the return statement. So this is the function definition. Definition, yeah. Okay, so that means you're defining how the function works here. Okay, here if you want two int arguments, you need to mention int a and int b. Okay, on the other hand, there is something called as function declaration. Okay, in function declaration, what happens is, so here you have void, that is nothing will be returned. Here you have two int arguments, but a and b are not mentioned. So this is a function declaration that is given here. So you will have your void return type, you will have your function name as sum. You can just mention that int and int are the two arguments, and you don't need to mention the names of variables that you need. Okay, so because this is a function declaration, here you are not going to tell what is happening in the function. Okay, but this is a function definition, this is a function declaration. Here you have to give the variable names. Okay, without that it will not work, it will produce error. Okay, here this will properly work because this is a declaration. This means you're telling a compiler that there is a function called this, but I'm not telling you how the function works here. Okay, it is told here in the function definition. That is why we can say that option B, sum is a function which takes two int arguments and return void, is the correct answer. Okay, that is the end of this video. Thank you for watching this video, and for more questions to solve aptitude and pseudocode problems, please go through these links and you can buy this material for very low price that will help you to crack examinations and interviews. Thank you for watching this video.